Hey everybody, Jioge here, and it's Minecraft time. That's right, we are back on the SRG SMP server where it is raining. Yep, it's raining. And I've made quite a bit of progress here on some of the things here. I wish it wasn't raining, that's a little bit annoying, but let's take a look at what I've done so far. I added some siding to the entrance, kind of make it look like it's more naturally coming out of the hill, and then it has some supports. I made the entire entrance out of the stone brick. I thought it looked a lot better than just the scattered stone and brick thing. I put in some stairs here. That helps because what we're doing is we're parking our horses in here, and then we go and we walk up this. So we're not riding I mean, you can ride your horse up that, but that's not what this is for. This is for going from the peaceful valley on foot down into the horse parking garage. So I think that's a good improvement here, good little addition. I added this chest. I don't know if this was here last time. I don't think so. It's going to store like horse-related items. I'm going to put leads, armor, saddles in here, and that'll be cool. It'll be a good place for it. I went out and got a new horse because Felleroff was annoying and didn't work. You might have saw this guy. No, you didn't see him, I don't think. But I got a new horse. Got a donkey. Maybe you did see him. Or maybe not. No, I don't think you saw him. Okay, got this guy. Yeah, we tested it with a guy from Spawn. I remember now. So this is my very own. He's pretty fast. He's not perfect. We can take a look at him here. He's all right. He's not the fastest. He has like a 2.5 jump, so he's nothing special. Maybe 3 jump. 12 hearts is pretty good. But I just wanted a horse so I could get this stable going here. Then I got a donkey who's very, very slow. And he has absolutely no jump. Like 1 jump at best. I mean, I guess he's not the slowest for a donkey, but he's pretty good. Breeded those guys up. Ended up with this mule here, which I like a lot better. He's a medium speed, so almost as fast as the horse, not quite. And his jump is like 2.5, which is pretty good for a mule slash donkey. So, both of those things that can carry items. So this is my favorite guy so far, the mule. He's not as fast as the horse, but he's fun to ride. I added a scattered design to the ceiling, made it look more consistent here. Ooh, I need to get rid of that dirt there. That's weird. Okay. You might notice that I don't have all of my stuff that I had. I died, I AFK'd for some reason. Where was it? Yeah, in the church at spawn. And I was killed by an Enderman, which is really weird. So at some point, I looked at an Enderman while I was in the church AFKing, and he came and killed me, and I lost all my stuff. Came back on, and it was all despawned by then. So I lost all of my good armor, all of my good tools, but that's okay. In the new update, it's pretty easy to remake all the stuff, and it's fun to enchant and all that. So let's go ahead and look at this. I updated this, made it look a lot better. This little entrance over here, made it scattered. I made the outside look a lot better, so that's cool. We've got the sign, the horse parking garage of Georgiandale. I think that was there before, but here's what I did here. I made a pathway, and we're going to tour that in a second. First, let me show you this bridge. It's got some cracked stone. I think that adds a little cool variety to the top of the bridge. It's got mossy cobblestone underneath, so it looks like it's got an extra layer of support here that's grown mossy from being near the water. I think it's cool. It's like a double little layer. It looks like it was a very cheap but quick build that dwarves would make just to make a temporary way to get across, and that's what I want. I think that's what the whole path should look like, just a cheap, easy build, and it's not going to be any industrial thing. I don't want it to look modern. I want it to look like they just put gravel and dirt down and stone just to mark a pathway, not necessarily to make a gigantic road or anything, but just to make a pathway that people can go and say, hey, I'm going to this city. So right here we have a sign that says the Golden Grains of Georgiandale. So when people are coming along, they can see the field, the wheat field. Let's see. Got all the scattered. Let me go through what blocks we have. We have mossy brick, we have cracked brick, or I think that's what it's called. We have gravel, stone, cobblestone, and mossy cobblestone. So that's the scatter of items in here. Got a nice variety. I planted these trees along the pathway to give it some cover, and I like the way the big oak trees look going across a pathway. I might need to knock down a little bit of these leaves to make it easier to ride across, because that's the goal, is just to make a really quick way to get home from spawn and to travel to spawn by horse. Because the nether isn't necessarily so fun, and I've noticed whenever there's a lot of people on, going through the nether portal gets really glitchy and really laggy. So having a pathway directly to spawn is a lot more fun because it's just really close. I put only mossy sort of items here next to the water. I'm thinking about taking out some of the sand and making the water just go directly onto the path. I think that would look cool. I guess I could do that once I get a shovel. And then I have this nice little staircase here with, you can see where people have walked up it the most, theoretically by the stone cracked bricks. I think that's really cool. Right here, it says now entering the great lands of Jioge. So I think it's cool that this, like entering into the river, crossing the river and everything is entering into the land of Jioge. Kind of marks off my path, just the whole river going around there. Marks off where the lands are. And let's keep going. I just kind of like how the path winds. It looks very natural. After I built it, I just took a ton of bone meal and spammed it on the ground. Got all these flowers and overgrown. It looks like an overgrown path, but it makes it look colorful and cool. And that's what I really like in this build. And then right here it says, to the great lands of Jioge. So anybody at town wanting to get to my base, they can just come through the arena and go through here and start riding. Now I told Rex and State that if they need to expand town for whatever reason past the arena, that they can tear down my road and build their style roads. Just because I built this to connect to town and it was a really cheap build, so I don't mind if they build through it. On the other hand, people can also come through here and build their own buildings here if they really want to. Now, the closer you get to Jioge, that'd be more frowned upon because that's sort of the great lands of Jioge. But that's sort of what this build is all about. I think it looks cool. I got a nice variety in there of objects, of items. Let's see, what else? What else do we have to talk about? Oh, I want to try something on camera. So I've been trying to do villager breeding, right? I have, oh, there's a lot of mobs here. Spam. I set up some potatoes and carrots over at the village area with right next to the village town. Let's go ahead and park this guy. This thing's working like a charm. I've AFK'd here for a long time and they do not go on the wool. So they stay in their stables. It's really cool. They're very well trained horses. Anyways, I've tried, let's put on some armor to be safe. Tried just throwing potatoes and carrots at the villagers, tried having them on the ground. And the thing is, State of Comatose and Rex have mob griefing off because for some reason people were letting creepers blow up in town and not cleaning up their mess, which is understandable if they don't have the right materials to fix what the creepers blow up and whatnot. So as a temporary fix, Rex and State of Comatose disabled mob griefing, which also means that the villagers, which are mobs, cannot grief the potato fields, right? So they can't break potatoes or carrots, which also means they can't harvest it. Now, another problem I'm running into is I was trying to give the villagers potatoes and carrots just that I picked myself, and they were not accepting them. So that's a problem. And so I'm going to try using bread because I know they can take bread as well and use those as a way to fulfill their hunger. So let's go try that on camera. I'm not sure if mob griefing being off will also not allow them to collect bread. We will see. I think that's a good thing to check out. If you've been looking at my channel recently, you'll notice that we are now ad-free. Yeah, ad-free Jioge. That's right. Normally YouTube channels just make all of their money from ads and maybe from affiliate products and stuff that they display on their videos and on their channels. Whether they're going through the YouTube partner network or through like their own network, that's sort of what they do. That's how people make money, is through advertisements. And I decided that the message of my channel needs to be positive and uplifting at all times. And if there's a chance that advertisements will interfere with that, then I don't want that to happen, right? So I also think that if you guys really enjoy my videos, then I should be getting, then you'll pay for it, right? while if you're really enjoy, or if you don't enjoy someone's video, and they can still get paid for the advertisement revenue. That's sort of the difference. And also, I want my channel to have a consistent Christian message, and sometimes advertisements don't agree with that message, right? So that's the reason why stations such as K-Love and stuff like that, radio stations, you might not have heard of them, but they are a nationally syndicated Christian radio station, and they operate it off of fully donation-based funding, right? So they have no advertisements whatsoever on their radio stations, which I think is an awesome idea because it not only allows them to stay unbiased towards like various businesses. So, for instance, if you're running a Christian radio station and you advertise maybe some I don't know, let's say a gaming company, because I'm a gaming channel, and that gaming company later goes on to do something really bad, like support the clubbing of baby seals, right? So you're this Christian radio station, and the advertisement people start clubbing baby seals, the people you had advertisement for you. How does that reflect in your company, right? It looks terrible. Let's see if they pick up the bread. I don't know if they will. I hope they will. So basically, what are you doing trampling all the crops? I guess mob griefing's off, so he can't trample any of my crops. That's cool. But I don't think they're picking up these breads. It's unfortunate. Why pick up bread? Pick up the bread. So what was I saying? Yeah, there is a small chance that the advertisements will reflect poorly on my channel. And there's a chance that it will be a distraction to you. They might not be positive, which is what I want to keep my channel. So there's a lot of reasons why I removed the advertisements for now, in hopes that people will see the need and see that I want to be a channel that's fully funded by donations, by crowdfunding is the better word. Because I don't want to just be like, donate to me, please, blah, 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 blah. Instead, I want to be crowdfunded. I think that's the right word, because that's sort of how those radio stations work, is people crowdfund them if they believe in the message, right? So I think if you guys believe in the message, or you just want to keep me ad-free, keep this channel ad-free, because it's like convenient for you or whatever, then you can donate like $1 a month, right? Or you can get the word out about donations to my channel. So, I mean, anybody can donate $1 a month. It's not hard. Preferably people will donate, like my preferred amount, the amount I market for is $15 a month, because that's 50 cents a day, which anybody can spare 50 cents a day, or at least anybody in America, right? Because America's rich, or a lot of us are rich, not everybody, but even the people like getting welfare can afford 50 cents a day. That's how wealthy America is compared to the rest of the world, right? So if that's how much you're willing to pay to keep me ad-free and to support the ministry of helping spread the word to young people about Jesus, right? Because that's what I like to do on this channel. I like to think of theological arguments and really spread the word about what I believe. Then that's what will have to happen. People will have to donate, right? And hopefully this works. Taking a bit of a leap of faith here by removing all the advertisements, because I do, even though I don't have very many subscribers yet, I have made a little bit of money off the channel through the advertisements in the past, right? So by removing the ads, I am taking money directly out of what I would be earning and putting it into the faith that people will, in fact, donate to this ministry. But not every episode is going to be a donation, like begging episode. I will mention it every once in a while, maybe at the end of episodes and stuff. Just mention, hey, maybe you want to pitch in $1 a month, pledge $1 a month. You can do that with the PayPal button, right? I might say that at the end of videos, but I'm not going to have every video be a begging for it. Although every once in a while I will mention sort of what I'm doing and do this whole speech again, just so that people know why there's no ads on my channel and know why I have a donation button. I'm not just like, I'm getting ad revenue and I need donations, right? I'm not doing that. I'm saying no ad revenue, right? No ad revenue whatsoever. So every once in a while I'll need to explain that, but it's not going to turn into a thing where I'm every episode just talking about this and like grinding on you to try to get you to donate. That being said, I will every once in a while do like live stream telethons. I think if this becomes successful on Twitch TV or YouTube, not sure which one I want to stream on. Maybe both. I'm not sure if I can do both. I haven't checked into that, but I want to do live streams that are like telethon sort of events without telephones, where people can just like donate, start making pledges, monthly pledges to the ministry, and I think that's cool. So, sort of, I'm just kind of jumping around here apparently, but obviously the bread thing doesn't work with these villagers, giving them bread. But let's pick that back up. So we're just gonna have to wait until they turn mob griefing back on, or yeah, back on, in order to have these villagers working. Meanwhile, hopefully they don't die. Hopefully no zombies can get in. I'm not sure. I know a lot of them died off because of suffocation, but the reason they suffocated is because like there were hundreds of them trying to pack into a small space at once. So they all suffocated and fell and got pushed off of various levels, and that's why they died. And at one point there was a zombie in there I caught for some reason. I'm thinking what happened was a villager got too close to the fence and zombies turned it into a zombie, and then that went and turned everybody else into a zombie, or a lot of other people into zombies. But I only saw one zombie in there, so I feel like they were all dead from suffocation and stuff before that happened. You know what we should do? Let's do a tour of spawn. We haven't done that in a long time. This is just going to be a more talky episode, and that's because I think it's important that you know what's going on with this channel, that you know why I published that recent video, that the ad-free, well, what did I call it? The ad-free YouTube channel for Jesus. You know that I always am willing to discuss my faith, and actually I want every video to at least have some aspect of my faith. Not that I'm going to be preaching every video, but I will be sort of discussing what I think of like news events sort of thing, right? I might every once in a while talk about popular events, and from my perspective, my Christian perspective, what I think is going on there. So let's take a look around spawn. You notice someone made a path over here. I'm not sure if they made that trying to go towards Georgiandale. I think that might have happened, but I like my path better. No offense. By the way, we're going to host a PvP tournament pretty soon. It's just going to be no armor, no weapons, only a punch fight. I'm not sure how that's going to turn out, but it should be interesting. Let's go on the boardwalk first. This is the boardwalk area if you've never seen it before. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm not sure whose buildings are whose necessarily. This is Enoch's Legacy, so that's cool. That's definitely TPW. It's a beautiful build. He did great there. I'm not sure if he just thought of that himself. I know he probably took some of the elements from other builders on YouTube, which is a great idea, is to always learn and take some of the elements from other people. This building's coming along. Not sure who that is. These are the admin estates. I haven't shown these on videos because State of Comatose and Rex built these. This one's Rex, and the one over there is State of Comatose. These are their modern builds, right? So they built them in the modern style, which is a Minecraft building style. I mean, I guess it's an architectural style in general, but they look so cool. He has a horse parking garage here that I guess I can park in. He has a basketball. I love the basketball hoop. It's so cool because you can actually throw items in, or theoretically you can jump and throw items in, right? Theoretically. Let's make a shot. I guess this is hard in F5 mode. Almost. We're going to try to make it in. But anyways, if you can make a shot, then it'll actually stay in the hopper, and you can tell. Yeah, like that. Perfect. We made a shot. So if you can make a shot, it'll go in the hopper. So it's a legit basketball. You can have a legit basketball game. Where if you throw it and miss, then another person can collect it. Let's go ahead and ride inside their house just for fun. You can see, I believe they showed this on video. Make sure you check out their channel so that you can see how they built it and everything and their explanation behind it. But there's so much cool stuff to be seen here. I really like this build by Rex X Christus. And then over here is State of Comatose. Same thing, awesome build. And you need to check out their channel, as always, in the description. I love the staircase, love the interior decorating. I don't want to show too much of it, just because I want you to check out their videos, look at what they do. They're also Christians. They might not be as preachy as me on their channels, although they may be in the future, but they are a great influence and they keep it positive on their videos at all times, which is what I encourage. So I definitely endorse you going to them. Let's see if anybody's bought. Whoa, what is going on? I'm dying.